secluded and off-grid living in Alabama. This property is located in St. Clair County, Alabama. That would be east of Birmingham. It's kind of between I-20 and 59, so it's very convenient to Montgomery, Atlanta, Chattanooga. You're within good driving distances. But we are offering this into two tracts, 25 acres or 38 acre. The 25 acres is really unique because it does have that little studio apartment, and you'll see that later in the video. But this is accessed off of County Road 26 towards Ragland as you go away from Asheville. And then you would turn on to this road, which is Beaver Mountain Road. And this road basically is running west to east. And it's got an elevation of, well over 1,100 feet. And that's a power line that you see. And that's the difference between the neighboring property that you can see the timber line there. And it's hardwoods. And then you have that view of the Ragland cement plant, which is about 5 miles. So you really have some view. But in order to have views, you got to have slope. So we'll talk more about that, but these are some areas and things that are downtown Asheville. You have the courthouse, and then you have the annex building where you buy your car tags and where you pay your property taxes. And then you have the Alabama tractor down there as well if you needed a tractor. But within 30 minutes, you can be in Springville, Asheville, Pell City, Rainbow City to go to Starbucks if you like that, or if you need a building material, Home Depot, as well. Lowe's, you can be there within 30 minutes of all those. Lowe's is in Gadsden. Home Depot is in Pell City, so it's very convenient. But this is the north side of the property. It's the one that's got the 25 acres with this studio apartment that we're going to see. It's going to need a lot of work to it. This side is where the 38 acres is that joins that pine timber line that you saw on the aerial. You can see the difference. But you're just moments away from downtown and the interstate there at exit 166 in Asheville. You can see it's very convenient. These are the roads that access to the property and that you cross there in the video. But we're going to walk and give you a tour of this property. It's unique. These people that one time that owned another house, it was for sale and still is for sale, I believe. Out here, there's no public water. There would be well water out here. This does have a well. This does have a 2,000-gallon tank there. And you're going to see that. That's a watering capture system off the roof. You're going to see that in just a moment. And there's going to be some things that you're going to have to do to make this your own. But anyone looking that kind of likes that earthship movement that's out there, and you probably can look it up. There's a big deal about earthships that are built into the earth of the ground that's using materials such as cans and tires and things. This kind of area would be great for that. This is that rain capture system there that comes off the roof, goes into the pipe and flows down into that towards that tank. And then you do have a separate well. Now, it will require a new well pump. I've been told that, so that's something. So you have power up here to operate the well. So that's one thing. But, this would be great because this side faces the north. Now, the other side of the road with the 38 acres faces the south, which is normally what people that are thinking geothermal or solar panels. That could be ideally for you over there if you wanted to do that, to have that living off the grid. And this is what you could do. There's 2 propane tanks, as you can saw. We just passed one, have another one, got an outlet there. To our right by this little concrete pad before we go in, there is a clean out for the septic tank. Now, we don't know the condition of the septic tank or anything like that at the moment. That's something that you would be required to check out for yourself. But it's a 30 by 40 building. It's a block building. It's a studio. All this is open. It's not completed. It'd be something that you would have to come in here and do and create the kitchen. You can see a gas wall heater. There's the thermostat for the air conditioning system there. The ceiling would have to be completed. You could easily do that with metal. We did rustic metal in our cabin. You could easily put that up with no problem if you didn't want to have sheetrock and go in here and redo all this. But it's a really cool, unique building here. for somebody that wants to live off the grid, that want to have some value and sees the value in this. And to me, there's a lot of value here to be able to live off the grid. You maybe create some solar panels and be able to utilize that. But what I was talking about earlier, to have the views, you got to clear the trees. You know, the great thing is you have the distance. You got to have land below the trees to be able to clear to have the view. But it's very possible that you could clear this and open it up and have the views that everybody dreams of having going up to the Smoky Mountains. You could easily do that. And then you've got enough flat area that you could have some garden area. You know, it'd be a mountain garden because this is a kind of a mountain type off-grid concept. And to do that, you have to utilize what areas that you have. And if you don't want a lot of yard, you could easily do that here where you don't have a lot of yard, but you can utilize a lot of different things too as well. You know, there's deer up here. There are turkey in the area as well. So you can hunt the property. It's in the county, so you could easily do that. So there's no zoning here. You can shoot your gun, create, and that's another good point. You've got slope to be able to target shoot too. But this is a shower, as you can tell. So there's a lot of good things here about the property. If you want to give us a call, we'd be happy to show you this property. Again, as always, we appreciate you watching the videos, and if we can help you, just let us know. And be sure to share this if this is not for you too. But again, thanks for watching.